Doing a shout out for Disposable 762. I just subscribed him a couple days ago. I've got time to watch a couple videos. I followed? I went there from John Cap. I have to get our priorities straight. Right, Bill Gowdy? And what he wants for a shout out, he wants a funny story that is all age orientated, or joke. Well, I got some jokes, but I don't know as I ought to be telling them for all ages. But I will tell a story about my old hunting partner. He never told a dirty joke in his life. But he had one joke when he got drunk he used to try and tell. And it wasn't even funny. But it was so hilarious to watch him to try and tell this joke, because he'd just get to giggling and laughing so hard. He'd hold his sides laughing. And the joke started with a guy going duck hunting. Stop me if you've heard this one. But anyway, guy went duck hunting. Guy out of the city went duck hunting. And he went out into the country and he found a pond and he shot at a duck and he hit it. And the duck went over, and when it fell over the line on his farmer's property. Well, he goes running over to get his duck, and just as he gets to it, and my buddy at this point would just get to the point where he couldn't tell any more of the joke. He'd just start this hysterical laughter, and he'd be grabbing his sides and he'd pound his fist on the table laughing. And he'd get the next line out. He'd say, just as he got to the duck, the farmer got to it. And the farmer reached down and grabbed the duck. And then he just this hysterical outburst of laughter. Well, you're sitting there the first time, you don't know the joke, you're just looking at him. But as time went on, everybody in the room would just get laughing at him trying to tell the joke. And he'd say, well, the hunter would say to the farmer, that's my duck, I shot it. The farmer says, that's my duck, I fed it all summer. Well, they argued a while about whose duck it was. And poor Wendell would just get to the point where spit's flying and he's trying to tell a joke and he's trying to laugh and he just is going hysterical over this joke. And you know, I'm trying to recreate, if you could just see him trying to tell this stupid joke, and I'm telling you, it's not even funny. So finally the farmer says, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll kick each other in the crotch. And the one that makes the loudest noise, the one that doesn't make much noise, will get the duck. So the guy from the country, or the guy that shot the duck from the city, says, okay, we'll do that. The farmer says, all right, I'm going to kick you first. The guy says, okay. So he stands right up and the farmer draws back and he kicks him just as hard as he can, right in the crotch. Well, this poor guy went on one leg and the other, and Wendell is just rolling out of his chair by this point, trying to tell this stupid joke. It's the only joke I ever heard him tell. It's the only joke I ever saw him laugh at, really. And he's trying to tell this joke and he's laughing, and by this time, you know, he's just spitting on everybody, laughing and trying to talk, and I guess you had to be there. I don't know, that was the moment. Well, the guy finally regains his composure, but he never made a peep. He went all around on one leg, jumped around and rolled around, held his stomach, and the guy gets his composure and he looks at the farmer and he says, okay, it's my turn. The farmer looks at the duck, he tosses it to the guy and says, I don't want it. I mean, it really wasn't this funny, but if you could have been there and just watched Wendell try and tell the joke. You know, in later years, he'd get to the point about halfway through where he's hitting on the table and he'd look at one of us, he'd say, you know the GD joke? You guys tell it, I just can't get it out, it's so funny. You know, and it was the same joke about it once a year, he'd tell that joke, you know, and it really wasn't funny. And maybe this wasn't funny, but that's my story. And go check out Disposable 762. He does some shooting, does some outdoor stuff. Kind of all around everything. Good channel to check out. Seems like a good guy. And good luck with his contest. Hey, thanks for watching and go check him out.